Hi, I'm Bob, Renatus founder and CEO. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a real estate investor, and most importantly, I'm a husband and father. And I'm excited to be with you today because we've got some fantastic things to share. Listen, if you've ever wondered how you could really set yourself up, how you set yourself up, set your family up so that you could enjoy financial freedom and not have to worry about the stress of day-to-day living, well, we've got an answer for that. And it's in real estate. Now, real estate is an exciting topic because I've been an investor for years, and I can tell you this, it works. Our company, Renatus, our educational systems, we have used those systems to train literally thousands, yeah, even tens of thousands of individuals on the subject of wealth creation through real estate. They're all over the country. And I know it's an exciting topic because I get excited about it, they get excited about it, and you're here because obviously you've got an interest in it. It's hard to find somebody, unless they've got a head in the sand and they just don't get it, to find somebody who doesn't really clearly understand that wealth can be created, generational wealth, through real estate investing. The problem is, folks don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. Here's where most individuals end up. They see an infomercial, they view an online ad, they view an email that might come to them in their inbox, or they get a direct mail piece or something else that says, this real estate guru is coming to town and they're going to teach you all their secrets in 2 hours. Well, you know that can't be done, not in 2 hours. So individuals, they head on down, they want to see what it's all about. Now, how do I know this? Because I've been in those 2-hour previews. And I bought the 3-day boot camps. And then from the 3-day boot camps, they want to sell you into the 6-day or the 7-day or the 10-day or the 12-day, or they want to sell you into other programs. Their marketing model does not lend itself to actual training. That's the problem, because they know if they empower you with knowledge, they're not going to be able to sell you more stuff. And they've got such a heavy cost burden on the front end of their marketing model, they have to make it up on the backside. What we've done in Renatus is revolutionary, and it really hinges on the success of our marketing system. We don't have to do the one-call close. We don't have to continue to tease individuals so that they buy more stuff. What we offer is plainly viewed, it's upfront, we're transparent, and we allow individuals to take a look at us over time so that they can make an intelligent, informed decision. That's the great thing about it. Here's the other side of it. Because of our marketing system, we have been able to revamp, re-engineer, and redesign the entire concept of real estate investment training and education. What do we do? Well, first of all, I hired a PhD in education, Dr. Rapicki. He came in and he taught us about instructional systems design. The ISD method is used in just about every major college and university across this country to teach people how to take, the basic understanding they have of certain concepts and blow it up into becoming an expert. It's an amazing process, and it's based on a simple formula. Repetition is the mother of learning. If you can learn it again and again and again in different ways, you can master it. And that's exactly what we do here in Renatus. We have created online classes and online courses that empower individuals because we lay down the basic building blocks and then we continue to advance from there. We have 17 practitioner instructors. Some of those instructors were actually former students who became wildly successful, and because of their success and because of their feeling about the Renatus community, they wanted to give back, so they stepped into the role of teaching others how to do what they do. There's no upselling in class. You don't have to worry about that stuff going on. It's one of those things where you get involved, you want to learn, you want to get educated, we're going to teach you how it's done. Now, the other side of that is using technology to implement that educational system. See, we knew that if we invited you into the classroom on a regular basis, it's a burdensome task to have to travel from home, to travel to the Renatus classroom, and you may be taking 4, 5, 6 weeks each year off work to do that. It doesn't work for the average individual. So instead, we put all of our education online. Listen, you've got the workbooks. You've got real estate forms and contracts in your business center that you can have access to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You've got all the class material where the video classroom actually presents itself in 2 players, where you get the chance to view the instructor and to view their PowerPoint or their presentation materials. If they go online to show you a website and show you how they search for deals, you see it, you experience it. If they are mapping something out on the whiteboard or using our overhead projector, you see it, you experience it, and you can go back to it again and again and again. And this is great. We even give you the ability to turn your automobile into a university on wheels. That's right. because all of the classes are downloadable in MP3 or audio content. So you can put it on your smartphone, put it on your iPad, and then make use of it as you're going along and listening to those powerful lessons. Oh, there's so much more. The one thing I really want to discuss with you before our time is up is this. Another thing that makes Renatus so unique, so empowering, is the Renatus community. A community of investors that spans the nation. I mean, literally from California to Florida to New York, even out to the Isles of Hawaii, where we have local communities of investors that meet on a regular basis so that they can discuss what they're doing, how they're doing it, and so that they can go through and even learn classes together and have study groups. It creates a dynamic where you have a support system local to you, or at least on a nationwide basis through webinars and conference calls, that somehow move people beyond their fears and insecurities to actually taking action. We know that the first deal you do is always going to be the most difficult, but after that it gets easier and easier and easier. If you've got examples of success surrounding you on a regular basis, then it's going to be easier for you to make that transition from student to investor. Now, I know I've been standing here for a little while and I've been talking to you about something I'm obviously passionate and excited about. I want you to hear from some of our students. Some of the folks that are just like you. They started in the same place not that long ago and now they're having phenomenal success, enjoying the blessings of actually acting upon what they've learned in Renatus. Let's give a listen.
It's a simple process of just doing what you've been taught. And I did that. I had no money. I'd lost all my money. And I said, all right, all I have is knowledge and time. How can I put those to use? And I went out and I started raising money. And I found money for my very first deal. And that was about $250,000 is what we needed. And we did that deal on that first property back in, oh gosh, it was over 3 years ago. But we made $40,000 in 36 days on that particular property. It was a property we bought at auction. We didn't have to do any repairs on the property. We literally bought it, put it on the market. We didn't even vacuum it, didn't even clean it. And we were able to sell it and make a $40,000 profit. Or near 40,000, I think it was 36 some odd thousand. But the point was the education worked, and that gave me the confidence to go out and raise more money. Well, now let's fast forward 3 years of what we've done with the education. With the education in the last 3 years, I've been able to do over 70 properties. Still without my money and without credit. Utilizing the classes that I learned from Mark Kohler and Curtis DeYoung, at using those classes and being able to raise private capital, I've now got just over $3 million. We're doing 12 to 13 fix and flips at a time. Managing a business. We've moved from the point where in the beginning I was self-employed. I was the one in there doing all the work because I didn't have any more options. I needed a job, so I created a job. Now I run a business. I hire everybody to come in and do all the work. I'm the business owner that gets to leverage other people's money, other people's time, yet I get paid. And it's all 100% due to the Renatus education.
It's not rocket science to figure out that as you become successful, or as I've become successful in real estate, there are other people around in the world that would love to learn. Right? How did you do it? How did you change your life from being a contractor to being a full-time investor? Now, the result of this project is $85,000 in equity and, $1,550 a month income from the rent, a revenue stream. Minus taxes is about $1,150 a month. So that's an additional $1,150 a month that we've been able to add to our income for the rest of our lives. And that's powerful because I never did a remodeling project where I got paid every month for the rest of my life. But today I do. Today I am.
I have an entertainment company and I've had it for many, many years. But as we know, over the last few years, the economy hit hard. It really took a toll on us. We were answering ads and we found Renatus. It was the answer to our prayers, actually. For some reason, we just keep gravitating toward real estate. We understand and realize that's where the money lies. It was a scary step, but we decided to take that big step, that big jump. And one of the reasons was because the opportunity that Renatus offers everybody. The support, the community, everything's in place, ready to go. The education is amazing. And if not for all of the different ingredients and the different workshops and briefings and all the things that take place throughout the year, throughout the months, throughout the weeks that we get to do, I wouldn't be standing in this house right now. We're going to be able to turn around, get this house fixed up. It needs just a little bit of stuff. As you can see, it's a beautiful house. So we put a little bit of carpet, a little bit of paint, some other little incidentals. We'll get it on the market, we'll turn around. The cool thing is that the profit margin could be anywhere from like $25,000 to about $37,000, depending on how we sell the house. What an impact it has on our family to know that we can do this and then do it again and again and again. I am so thrilled.
It actually took me 2 years to get involved with Renatus, and I'll tell you why. I was comfortable in my corporate job, and it was just, I guess maybe a little bit of a fear factor because it was something I really just didn't know, and that was real estate. But then we went through one of those layoffs, and then again this October we're going through one of those layoffs again, reductions in force. And I started thinking, you know, I really don't have a plan B. And I had one of those days at work where Lori knew it was the right time to talk to me about going to an investor forum, and we did. We went on a Thursday night for a couple of hours. There was a positive energy in the room. People were happy to be there. People were just, it was just all I can say is a very, very positive experience. So we then went to a real estate tour on Saturday and kind of got involved with watching them do that. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. And then that Sunday, we signed up. It was just, all I can say is it's probably the best thing that we've done. And I'll tell you why. Because in 18 months, we've been involved in 5 real estate transactions. We did a private money deal earlier this year. We've done 3 buy and holds. In fact, we just closed Monday on or put one in escrow on Monday, and I'm just so excited. And we're involved with the community on fix and flip. And it's exceeded our goals for this year. And I can't say enough about it because Renatus has given me the confidence to do these deals. Again, I didn't know anything about real estate, but now going through the education and learning how to be a successful real estate investor has made me to the point that we can analyze a deal in a very quick amount of time and know if it's a good or not. And without that education, I wouldn't have that confidence.
Hey, I don't know about you, but every single time I hear from our students, I get chills. I mean, I really get that excited about it because they've taken what we've created, and then they've gone out there and applied the knowledge, applied the understanding, taken advantage of having the support of their local community, and just rocked this thing. That's what I want to see you doing. That's the kind of success we want everyone to enjoy, which is why we've created the tools, the systems, the education, and the support to help you succeed as an investor so that you can one day transition from your job, your business, to becoming a full-time investor, never having to worry about money again. I mean, isn't that really the ultimate goal? And isn't that the reason why we're here today? Now, to just kind of take us a step further, if you will, here's another thing that's really remarkable about being involved with Renatus. Not only do you have everything you need to become a successful investor, but we also have done some pretty creative things in terms of building our education to support multiple topics so that you are not left to just having one strategy or one idea to become successful with. The market changes on a regular basis, so we want our students to be flexible and to be able to change with it. That's the reason why there are not only 17 practitioner instructors, but there are 36 classes and programs that range from a year to 2 years so that you have total access to everything that we offer to make sure that you understand it, you get it, you comprehend it, and then you can do it. Here's what I would suggest. Get back with the individual who has brought you to this video. Come to some of our presentations. I mean, come to one of our opportunity presentations or to a real estate intensive workshop. Or come to one of the Real Deal tours. Those are fantastic opportunities where you get to actually join other members of the Renatus community as they tour through one of the properties that one of our students is in the middle of fixing up and repairing for either a buy and hold situation or to turn around and sell into the retail market. You get to experience it, see it for what it is. Come back to a few events, get to know us, get your questions answered, and let us help you like we have helped so many thousands of others to really understand that success is just a decision away. We want you to be able to make that decision for success. Come join us.